So these are your spelling words for today. I'll just read through them quickly. Master, ahead, build, front, meant, bread, ready, busy, quit, mother, above, does. Okay, now the task is here that you have to read each pair of words, visualize the correct spelling, circle the misspelled word. So you have to circle the misspelled word, that's the word that's spelt wrong, and then write them correctly. So for the first one, number 1, is it the first one or the second one which is wrong? The second one, yeah, so I have to put a circle here. Whoops. And then basically I have to copy this one because it's correct. Okay, I'll do my best handwriting. And you can see this is what's called the phonetic version of the spelling, because it does have an sound rather than an sound. You don't say front. Yeah, so you just have to remember that spelling. Right, again, number 2, is it the first one or the second one? That's spelled first one, and then you copy this out here. Okay, now I'm not going to write all of them out because that will take too long, I think. How about number 3? The first one or the second one? Good. Number 4, the first one or the second one? The first one. Number 5, the first or the second? Second. Okay. Number 6, the first one or the second one? Yeah. Now with most of these, the wrong one is how the word actually sounds. Yeah, if you were just to spell it based on how the word sounds, then you would write it like this. The only one which is different is here, master. Yeah, I think a lot of people might accidentally put an R in master, but just remember there's only an R at the end of master. Okay, proofread the journal entry. Circle the 6 misspelled words, then write the words correctly. I worked in a busy bakery today. I helped everyone get ready to make the bread. The bakery belongs to Chuck's mother, and she doesn't quit working. I think it's meant to be quit working until late in the day. All the time spent does seem worth it, though. Is there anything better than a warm, crusty slice? Right, so what's the first misspelled word? I need to say busy, busy. And how do I spell busy properly? What's the correct? Thank you. Right, what's the next misspelt word? There's one before that. Ready. And how do I spell ready? Good. Okay, now we do bread. That's the next one. And how do we spell bread? Brr. Yeah, so it's like ready. EA. What's the next misspelt word? Mother. And how do I spell mother? Good. ER, yeah. So, number 11. This is when I had trouble reading. Quit, yeah. And, sorry, I just had to let somebody in. How do we spell quit? Yes. Okay, quit. That's right. What is the next and last does? Here we go. And how do I spell does? D-O. What's next? E-S. Sorry, some people were calling out all kinds of funny answers. I'm just checking. Are these on your... Yes, they're all on your spelling list. Fun with words. Write spelling words to complete the sentences. I like to watch carpenters. What goes here? Let's see. So we have the word master, ahead, build, front, meant, bread, ready, busy, quit, mother, above, does. Build. Downtown, they lift lumber, their shoulders. So it has to be above, good. Okay, and they always look of themselves before they start up a ladder. Look ahead. Yeah, that would make most sense. Ahead, yeah. I think that's the best one. This is quite a puzzle. Ahead of themselves before they start up a ladder. Yeah, well, that makes sense. When I stand in of a store, I like to imagine I could design one someday. In... Well, good. Okay, when I stand in front. So I'm just going to read it all, just to check that makes sense. I like to watch carpenters build new stores downtown. They lift lumber above their shoulders, and they always look ahead of themselves before they start up a ladder. When I stand in front of a store, I like to imagine I could design one someday. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, on to the next sheet. And they show here the cursive, or the joined up writing for the spelling words. Yeah. What do you call a major accident? Answer the riddle by writing the spelling word that rhymes. A master, yeah, that rhymes. Okay, a master. Disaster. What is a nickname for Elizabeth, who is active? Something Lizzie? Right, busy Lizzie. That's right. When a dandelion becomes fluffy, what happens? Well, what rhymes with the word fuzz? We've got the word does. It does fuzz, yeah. These little phrases don't really make sense, but that's the word which rhymes. The only other one is above, but that wouldn't really fit it above fuzz. That doesn't make sense. What is a nickname for Theodore, who is waiting to go? Ready Teddy. What is a bird of peace you see in the top of a tree? Good, a dove above. Okay, and what do you yell out when you see a mattress in the road? Bed. Ahead, yeah, ahead. Okay, now here, use spelling words to complete the puzzle, then write the words. Okay, so we only know, well, we know what goes here. What goes here? Quit, so we can fill this one in. Now we'll look at number 11. Which spelling word has R as its second, R as its second letter? We have front and bread. Unfortunately, we have two. Okay, well, we'll have to check that one later then. Number 9 has E as its third letter. Bread, okay. Although we have a head as well. Could be bread or a head. Oh dear, this is getting tricky. Okay, how about this number 10? We have T as our fourth letter. Master, right, yes, master. So let's fill that in. That should help us a lot. Master. Okay, now you said bread, which seems to be correct for number 9, because we have the R here. Okay. How about D as our fourth letter? Ready? Yeah, that seems to be the best one for a word with 5 letters. So this must be ready. Okay, and then let's do number, well, we said, so number 11 can't be bread, so it must be front. Okay. And then A and T in our word. Meant, there we go. And we've completed our puzzle. Okay, and then you have to write them here. So you've got number 10, so you'd write master here, going across. Number 11, going across is front. And number 12 is ready. And then going down, number 7 is quit. And number 8 is meant. Number 9 is bread. Okay, good. Identify, analogies this is called, identify the spelling word that best completes each analogy, then write the word. The son is to father as to daughter is to mother, yeah? So an analogy means when it's the same thing. High is to low as back is to, no. High is the opposite of low, so as you said, back is to front. Yeah. Because they're opposites. Above is not the opposite of back. Picture is to draw as house is to, no, it has to be a spelling word. Build. Okay, because we draw a picture and we build a house, yeah? Okay. Cream puffs are to pastry as rolls are to, maybe you need to check the spelling words. No, it needs to be a spelling word. You can't just make up words, you need to choose from your spelling words. So we have does above, mother, quit, busy, ready, bread meant front, build, ahead, master? Well, they're talking about food, aren't they? Cream puffs are to pastry as rolls are to bread. Thank you. They've even got a picture there. Okay, so these are the spellings that we're doing today. Now, they are what's called words with short vowels. That means that even though it's got EA written here, it's a short vowel, you just say eh. Yeah? So you use the sound that a single vowel would make, eh, or ah, or oh. Yeah? Or in the case of front, ahead. Okay, a long vowel is when the word has a or e or I as the sound, like idea. That's a long I sound. Okay, a long vowel. Right, let's make a start with the spelling test. So make sure you've got some paper ready